Hey, I'm Daniel Casanova for Spin.com here at the Budweiser Lager Sessions tent. Beautiful Denver, Colorado. Mile High Festival, day 2 with Thievery Corporation. Guys, thanks for coming by.
Our pleasure.
Great to be here.
And
Thanks.
you're going on in, about an hour?
Something like that. I think 5:30.
Yep.
Right there on the main stage. What's the pre-show routine for you? Is there any kind of ritual that you need to, like...
We drink a lot and...
Typical weed, drink,
Yes.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah,
Coasting
rock
right
band
in.
stuff,
And we were just talking, you played Aspen last night, a very intimate setting. And I was curious, that you go from playing a 400 capacity, I don't know if you can call that a club. That's small, man. That's a...
It's a bar, really, but he brings, like, all kinds of artists. Like, he has, like, Tiesto playing there, Snoop Dogg, all kinds of, just artists.
Jimmy Buffett.
Shut up.
He has pictures of everyone on the wall. It's a big concert promoter. What's his name?
Michael Goldberg.
Michael Goldberg, right. Yeah. Nice guy. And I think the Belly Up in Aspen is kind of like a toy for him. He just,
Nice.
like, brings in artists.
Like a
and
pet project of his?
Exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's a photographer, so he likes to just, get shots of all the artists and put them up on the walls. So.
That's the best way to do it. I guess if you can get them to come to you, and you don't have to
cool.
go out and chase
why
people
not?
around.
It's cool. Some of the tickets last night were like $175 though.
Wow.
Yeah, which we're not really used to, doing that, but it's a small place.
That's awesome. Well, how does the set change from being in a smaller environment like that where the sound is completely different? Now you're here in a wide open space.
Yeah.
How does that affect you live?
When we play a festival, we have to concentrate more on our, up-tempo songs, and people are here, for energy, and they don't really want to sit through too many mellow songs, so we usually play, stuff above 100 BPM.
Yeah.
We get up there in the energy.
How deep in the crates are you digging tonight?
We go back all the way to Mirror Conspiracy. We'll be playing tracks off that, and it's actually pretty heavy with tracks from the new record, Radio Retaliation.
Nice. And we were also talking about some of the guest vocalists you've had. Wayne Coyne from Flaming Lips, Perry Farrell of Perry Farrell. He's his own incorporation now. And
Jane's Addiction again now.
They're back.
That guy is a trip. I had the pleasure of meeting him once, and
He's a lot of fun.
he's a riot.
Yeah.
Who's the dream list? I mean, if you could have anybody you wanted,
Some are deceased.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see.
Joe
like,
Strummer,
Joe Strummer,
Curtis Mayfield,
Curtis Mayfield.
Antonio Carlos Jobim,
Yes.
Georges Ben.
Nice. And I love the fact that your songs are diverse, not just in their style, but in their language. Do you guys do the writing when it's in Hindi? Or
We used to be Berlitz, teach at the translating classes, so
Rob
we're
speaks like
familiar.
10 languages.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What's the list?
Farsi, Hindu, Aramaic, Hebrew.
Aramaic. Wow. That's it's a dead language for like 2,000 years or so?
Yeah, that's how we do.
He's pulling your leg.
That's out of control, man.
He speaks Spanish and English. I speak
Are you
English.
shitting me? I'm
Yeah,
way
yeah.
too
Yeah,
hungover
sorry.
to
Yeah, I know.
deal with.
Yeah.
I have no sarcasm meter. We had way too much fun last night for that.
No,
team
we have a
to
lot
work.
of friends that obviously sing and speak other languages, and for us it's a treat because it's we have a kind of world perspective on our music, so it's just natural to have songs in Farsi and Portuguese and other languages.
It's also cool when you're on tour, around the world to have some stuff that's locally recognizable.
Yeah, although it's kind of ironic because like we played in Brazil and they weren't really feeling the songs in Portuguese so much.
Really?
Yeah, they want the songs in English, which is really weird. So
Well, more whatever. Who understands Brazilians anyway?
well, everybody wants the other, they want the exotic, and it's not too exotic. So.
I guess not.
Yeah, if you go to Brazil and DJ like Bossa Nova or something, they would be so bored. It'd be like a DJ coming here and DJing Motown records or something,
Yeah. Well, I want to know what you guys do. You're involved with the UN World Food Program. What does that incorporate as far as your involvement?
Well, basically we got involved with them during the tsunami in Thailand about 6 years ago. And they asked us if, we wanted to be a part of what they do, and we've done some public service announcements, and I've gone out to some places like Nepal and Sudan and just check out the school feeding programs and just doing site visits and traveling around the country. And, it's a great cause. I mean, the most essential thing to survival, food. So it's hard to really argue with that.
Yeah, that's cool. And you guys are out on the road pretty full force through the summer?
Actually, no. We're kind of going out every couple weeks. We're just playing the big festivals. We're playing Lollapalooza in a couple weeks, and Austin City Limits, and
Outside Lands.
Outside Lands. We played Coachella. So
Nice.
we're just making it kind of a festival summer.
And out of, today not included, but what's been your favorite festival as far as grounds, atmosphere, lineup?
I always like Lollapalooza. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd have to concur.
Especially if the weather's great in Chicago. It's right there in Grant Park. It's
Yeah, I've heard the
Great.
setup. I haven't made it out there yet. I heard the setup is beautiful.
It's good. I think it was a wise move to just pick one city and stick with that, and they really got it down.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see how the other festivals have kind of picked up the slack now that they don't have those big touring festivals, and they're coast to coast now.
Right.
And it's a lot more like the European. It's getting there like the European festivals, and it's nice. It's cool to be able to see you guys, Modest Yahoo, Buddy Guys playing right now.
Sure. Yeah, there's some cool, like, I don't know if you heard of Rothbury up in Michigan.
I was just there 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but that's kind of a cool festival, too, and it's nice to see other parts of the country. Obviously, Bonnaroo a few years ago started up. So
Yeah, Rothbury was out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that forest, that psychedelic forest.
It is definitely. It's Tim Burton's little love child in there with Tim Burton and Timothy Leary, kind of.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for coming by. Have a
Thanks
great
for
set
having us.
tonight.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, we're going to enjoy it.
Great.